We made it to Monument Point Trailhead, 30 miles from the closest road, the most remote accessed point to the canyon. Here we go. We go up to Monument Point first, somewhere up there, and drop off the other side. Let the adventure begin. Alright, Monument Point. Somewhere through here, we drop off into the canyon. Straight down through there somewhere, we think. Here comes Logan. We have only just begun. This is some steep, rough hiking. And I think there's probably scarier than this coming up. We drop off somewhere down through here. I think that's the esplanade there. We drop off and go straight across there. Tomorrow we'll drop over the rim. We've come to our first challenge of the day. Trail comes right down through here, working our way down to the esplanade, the flat part there. But it comes right to here. And we have to figure out how to get down there. So I think Logan's going to go first, and then I'm going to rope lower the packs down. You ready? This isn't even going to be hard. We thought it was going to be a challenge. Piece of cake?
Yeah.
Unless you're carrying 2 big jugs of water.
Okay.
Alright, I'll lower it down to you. We've made it 4 miles down to the esplanade. Big plateau that runs about 4 miles across here with all of this. Almost like walking on the Rune. A lot of these potholes is the only reliable water, but they're all dry. So I hope we carried enough water, Logan, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Logan wanted to quit, but I think we need to keep going.
I didn't.
Father.
No.
Up there's where we came from. Down this valley. This is the esplanade. Across here. Bunch of dry potholes. But we did find some stashed water with a note that said, anybody that finds this after October 20th can have it. And it's the 21st, so we're going to have it. Thank you, Julie and the 5 fat guys who left that there. Alright, we've made it to where we're going to stop for the night. Because when you find a campsite like this, you pretty much have to take it. Can you believe that? We are literally on a little ledge right on the edge of the Grand Canyon. How about that? Right over there is where we'll drop off tomorrow morning down to the next plateau. Sunset on night 1. What a good perch. I've been sitting here reading C.S. Lewis. Can you believe it? Look at where we're camped. There's our ledge looking over the Grand Canyon. Logan's up there playing solitaire with a view. Starting to cool off. Have to get a jacket and make dinner soon. Sunrise in the canyon, day 2. Right down over the edge there is where we're going to be heading today. It was warm last night. We must have been tired. We both slept. Pack up and get going. This is the red wall we've been hiking down. All I can think is what it's going to be like coming back up. Heading down. You can see the trail way down there. We hit the trail, head across over to that Surprise Valley to Thunder River somewhere over there. We've made it down to Surprise Valley, which got its name because you hit this valley and you think you're at the bottom, and surprise, you're not. Somewhere over there, we'll go up and drop down to Thunder River. I had to stop and take a video of this. We made it across Surprise Valley. We're going down yet another steep trail. But look at this. I think this is the most beautiful thing I've seen so far. We got to get all the way down there in the bottom by tonight. Isn't this pretty though? And that sound you hear is, we have come to Thunder River, the shortest named river in America. Look how green it is all of a sudden. Oasis in the desert. So we're going down to that junction with Tapeats Creek somewhere down through there, and that's where we're going to have lunch. We made it down to Tapeats Creek. We've got to cross. This is the only place. You got to be careful. Go slow. Good job.
Oh, no.
Good job. As long as your pack stays dry. Yay! Good job. So we just came to here. There's our cairn. Tell me where the trail goes off here. We're thinking maybe down here. You need to have your pack lowered. Can you do it? Uh-oh. There went a hiking stick. Be careful. Be careful. This has been a lot more mountaineering than hiking.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to get my pack straight into me when I get down there.
Okay, I'll lower it down to you. Here comes Logan. This has been an impossibly tough hike. From upper Tapeats to lower Tapeats. Creek crossings twice. I read 50 trip reports. Not one of them described, you can't see it, the absolute straight down on the other side of that, in between that cliff that you have to do to get down here. It has been tough sledding. We're going to get there just in time to put up camp before we go to bed. But the good news is, this is Tapeats Creek. This is the Colorado River. So we've made it to the bottom. They do two permits a night for lower Tapeats, so these are our neighbors. I'm going to try to find some place spread out from them. But we're just about there. Well, we made it to the bottom. We are pooped. We are camped on the Colorado River at the very bottom of the Grand Canyon. We were pretty wiped out. We both took a bath, washed up, washed some of our clothes, hung them out, From way up there is where we came from today. Pretty nice campsite. Logan rigged up a clothesline. I like a nice table with rocks to sit on. It was pretty warm last night, so we're going to leave the fly off and look at the stars. Day 3. We camped right up there last night. We're hiking along the Colorado River this morning over to the Deer Creek camp. We've come to our first obstacle. We ran out of beach, so we have to go up and over this right here. From what I hear, there's going to be a lot of that today. Good times. Having fun, right? Well, we made it over our first hurdle. We just came from the river straight up through here. Still feeling good? Now we go back down to the river for a while. So we got to go up and over again over that hump there, I think. Once again, we find ourselves mountaineering more than hiking. Doing good. And one brutal up and down after another. You got it. Just go slow and take your time. Here's some people doing the Grand Canyon the sissy way. I think this is 135 Mile Rapids we're approaching up here. I can't see what I'm filming very well in this bright sun. But way in the distance there is where we started. We just did a tough slog up Cog's Bluff here. Tough going. I'm a little worried about Logan. He's still somewhere behind me. He's having a hard time. We made it to this point up here, overlooking. This is Granite Narrows, the narrowest point in the entire canyon. That green way in the distance there, I believe, is where we're going today, where Deer Creek comes down. So we have to continue across here and up and over and down into there somewhere. But I think this was the tough part for today, hopefully. Hiking in the Grand Canyon. Man, it's pretty. All right, we made it down the mountain to Deer Creek. This is Deer Creek Camp, where we're going to set up tonight. Not as scenic as the other places. Logan likes it better. It's a lot greener and more closed in. The creek's right over there, pretty little creek. We're here early enough. We're going to have a relaxing lunch. We're getting ready to eat biscuits and gravy and chicken noodle soup. We didn't take time to eat our breakfast this morning, so we're going to have a relaxing lunch. Then we're going to hike down about a mile to Deer Creek Narrows. That should be pretty fun.
It's actually not that far away, wasn't it?
I think that was the start of it. Not far.
This is another ledge we're going on.
Alright, we're working our way down from camp, down the Narrows to Deer Creek Falls. Pretty, pretty. We've hiked out on another cliff. Some rafters have gone up for a day hike. We ran into a couple of them. Look at that, look at that. Still having fun? Dinner day 3. What are we having, Logan?
We're having couscous and chicken and rice and tortillas.
Pretty good meal. Couscous, chicken and rice, tortillas, and an amazing sunset. It's been a good day. Day 4. We're on our way out. Did a side hike up to, I'm not sure, Deer Creek Falls. I thought that was the other one, so I'm not sure the name. But it's pretty cool. Hike right up here behind it. Pretty awesome. Don't push me, Logan. Logan has discovered the throne room. This is the other side of the falls. We're burning daylight up here on this side trip, but it was worth it. This is the throne room. There's Logan's throne. There's another throne. And another throne. And a couple more thrones. I can't imagine how it gets its name. The falls are back over there. One more thing we can cross off our list. Logan was off trail a little bit and walked by, and this guy rattled at him. I believe that's a diamondback.
I want to touch
Just
it.
chilling in the shade. We are going to leave him alone. Good job, son. All we have left on our list is Tarantula. I think we are on the right trail right now. It just came straight up out of there. You could walk by it 10 times and not notice, which I walked by it 6 before I noticed it. Nothing I had described that trail junction. The map doesn't show that trail junction. Well, we found it. We are on our way. Now this is tough sledding. You're doing good. If it makes you feel better, I think it's the hardest trail I've ever been on. We just came straight up from down there. And it is straight up. Like stepping up on boulders that are waist high. Scrambling kind of straight up. Staring and trying to find the next cairn straight up. Like for instance, we go up here.
Yeah, I think
But I'm not exactly sure where yet. Somewhere. Oh, I just missed it. The sky was fiery red a minute ago. We just finished a tough slog up the red wall. We were beat before we started. Way down there. Straight up. Literally straight up. Through here. We literally made it to the top and said we are done. There's camp for the night. But I believe this will be a nice place to sit and look at the stars. The reality is we're both so tired and dehydrated, we'll be asleep in 5 seconds. Dinner in the dark, don't not spill it.
I'll try.
Fried tacos have never ever tasted so good. These are amazing. MRE cheese, beef crumbles warmed up. Good stuff, huh, buddy?
I don't know, I haven't eaten it.
Proud of you today. You hiked hard. That was tough. You did good. Let me know how that tastes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Eating in the dark. Last rays of light. Day 5. Last morning. Ready to pack up. Finish hiking out of this hole. Another beautiful spot right on the rim. It's a little chilly. The sun will feel good for a while this morning.
First thing we do when we get home.
Sun's peeking over. The last day. Last good look. I'm a little sad. And I'm also ready for a Diet Coke and a bath. I love this stuff. Like hiking across Mars or something. Pretty views hiking on the way out. Coming across the esplanade. This is the flat part before we start straight up again. Alright, we made it to the top of the esplanade, to where we hit our water. If it's still here, there's going to be a couple very happy boys who are very, very thirsty. Yay!
There?
I'm so excited. One last meal in the canyon. We're gonna have a cup of soup, tuna roll-ups, and hit the hill out of here. Got the big climb left, 2.5 miles straight up. We're ready though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just need a little energy. We'll be good to go. The last few feet out of the canyon. We came straight up out of there. The last few. Come on. Hey, you earned a Big Mac. Good job. Good job. All we got now is half a mile of gentle downhill to the car. Five days in the Grand Canyon. We've made it back to the car. 5 full days, a little better than 5 full days. Now all we got is a 9-hour drive back to Ogden. What do we got waiting for us in here?
Ah, they're still cold.
We were smart enough to leave a drink in the car. How's that taste? You did it. You made it. 99.999% of all people have never done anything like that. Where are you going?
Around.
You just gonna get in the car with your pack on and go to sleep?
Yes.